Would you guys believe me if I will tell you that I reach level 57 without even playing this game? I mean, look at that, guys. I've already managed to unlock all of the slots, and I think that that's actually one of the most important thing, especially for a tower defense. The more units you can bring, the better. This video is for those players who still do not know this trick, and I'm not claiming that this is gonna be the best, and at the same time, I'm not claiming that this is originally... Ooh, okay. Thanks. And I'm not claiming, guys, that this strategy originated from me, alright? I do not own this. I'm just creating a video out of it because this is what my friends and I are actually doing at the moment. So basically, guys, I think that you already know, to get some gems, you actually need to just, AFK in the time chamber. But that's not even the best way to gain gems and at the same time EXP. If we're talking about level, guys, obviously had to play some rounds on story mode or probably infinite mode to get some EXP, and that is something that you cannot get. Oh crap, wow, this server is so laggy, damn. And that is something that you cannot really get from the time machine itself. But what if I told you that you can actually do everything, like grinding gems and at the same time grinding EXP without even playing the game and just being AFK? Well, these are gonna be the requirements, guys. Alright, guys, you should now be able to see my whole desktop. Like as you guys can see, I can move it around. Everything is happening live, guys. Oh yeah, by the way, it's already 2 a.m. in the morning and I'm still recording, but yeah, everything is here, guys. Okay, this is my desktop and it's just the same desktop that you guys are looking at if you're on PC. And speaking of PC, I'm really sorry, mobile players, but I'm just not really sure if there are some macro programs for free available on Google Play or probably an App Store. But anyway, guys, as you can see, this is what we call Tiny Task. All right, the link will be shared probably on the description or maybe on pinned comments. But for the sake of those players who do not know what is Tiny Task is doing, basically it is recording everything that's happening on your mouse and at the same time on your keyboard. All right, so yes, that's the very first requirement, guys. You have to be on PC. Anyway, for the next requirement, you have to have Irwin. Irwin is a spawner unit. I think that there are some other spawner unit on Anime Adventure, but since he's one of the meta units, definitely Irwin will make everything a lot easier. But anyway, guys, let's get into it. I'm just gonna close this paint. There you go, don't save. And I want you guys to actually start us off by minimizing your browser. All right, you can just make it a lot smaller like this, and private server is for free anyway, so you can just create your own and just be here on your own private server. So we're now going to start to record. Control Shift Alt and then R. Look at that, guys, it says that it's now recording, and the first thing that you have to do is to first click the browser itself and then click join. So obviously, guys, Roblox will now start to load. By the way, do not do anything here once you spawn. All right, maximum, guys, or probably minimum, should I say, it depends on your hardware or probably it depends on your internet connection, but you had to give yourself at least 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes just to make sure that you're already properly loaded in the game, just for you to make sure that everything will not be messed up. So after doing that, you got to click summon. Clicking summon is more accurate than actually walking straight to the play area. So after clicking summon, you should be on this banner, but don't worry, guys, because once you step outside of the circle, which we're gonna do right now, the banner will disappear. All right, so please make sure, guys, that you are clicking shift and also the direction of your walk. All right, obviously we're just gonna do this, and try your best not to do any diagonal movement. All right, as you guys can see, I'm not doing any diagonal movement. It's kind of like left, right, and also probably forward, backwards, something like that. And just try to practice to actually reach the play area as fast as you can so that your recording will also be fast. As you guys can see, there you go, we already managed to be here. And the next thing that you gotta do is you have to just open a Planet Namek and click Act Evil 1. All right, just to make sure, guys, gotta do it twice, so if ever you're gonna be laggy at some point, it's not gonna be messed up. All right, you're just gonna do it like probably twice or thrice. That should be enough, and you don't even have to clear it on hard, guys. Okay, the game is now loading, and the same thing that we did earlier when we connected and entered the game, you have to give yourself a little bit of a leeway just to make sure that everything is loaded in. All right, I think it should not really take you 2 minutes to load in properly here, unless you really have a very laggy PC or probably laggy internet. But as you guys can see, once you're already loaded in, just click yes. Just spam click this one, guys, all right? Because sometimes it will be late, so that's the reason why you had to click or probably spam click it. But once you have already seen the wave, oh yeah, by the way, guys, always auto skip, all right? So once you're already here, as you guys can see, respawn here on this area. Sometimes you will be spawning on different area. That's the reason why you have to click the letter O on your keyboard just to zoom out your camera. And we're now going to be starting placing our Irwin as well. The spawn area here is random. You have to kind of like imagine, guys, that you're also upgrading and placing different Irwins, okay? Because sometimes, because of the different areas, maybe you're actually trying to place here on this pathway, which is not gonna work, or probably you still do not have cash, something like that. So you actually kind of like place Irwin in different positions, okay? But keep in mind that you also have to remember where you are placing it, because later on we're also gonna be upgrading them. All right, as you guys can see, I'm just placing it on 3 different areas, even though Irwin is just sticking on my mouse. And there you go, guys, we now have 3 Irwins. And obviously, guys, the next thing that we're gonna do is just to upgrade it. All right, so since we cannot really control and we don't really know when we are going to have enough cash, we're just gonna spam click it, guys. Click your Irwin, then click upgrade. Same thing for the other Irwins, because at the end of the day, guys, this is still only Namek. You don't really need to max out all of your Irwins, guys. All right, guys, the boss is now here. Oh, actually, he's now about to die, and he got evolved, and he got eaten. All right. Okay, so once you're already on this screen, like what I've told you guys, sometimes you will have a very smooth Irwin placement or probably very smooth upgrading your Irwin, but sometimes you're actually gonna have only 1 Irwin. So you also have to consider that. And with that being said, you also have to give yourself a little bit of another leeway just to make sure that you'll give your Irwin some time to actually kill and finish the whole run. Because if you'll not be able to finish the whole run, then you will not get a 20 gems and at the same time 50 EXP. But anyway, once you're already happy about the leeway that you have given to your recording, just click next, and just to make sure you will get the Senzu bean, and then just click X. You should now be back again in your desktop and just right away end your recording, all right? Control, Shift, Alt, and letter R. And if ever, guys, just try to save it, click this one. I'm just not gonna click it because some of my files will actually be shown on the video, but yeah, you can just save it and just try to polish it to make it faster and faster. But anyway, guys, that's the main reason why I actually told you to minimize your browser, because if your browser will be like this, the last click that we did earlier will actually also close your browser. Alright, guys, I'm now using my phone to record it and for you guys to also see what's happening. Alright, and as you guys can see, I already have here my tiny task. Okay, things are going to be a little bit laggier because I'm just using my phone, my very noob phone. So just now going to click play. There you go. And look at that, guys, very quick. It went straight to the join button. Okay, so now the Roblox is starting. All right, good. Okay, so step number 1 is already good. Look at that, guys, waiting for an available server. So this is the reason why I told you earlier to have a leeway, guys, for you to wait before you even click the summon, because if ever you will click the summon too fast and you're still not loaded in, then the whole cycle will already be bad. But don't worry, guys, even you will have some bad cycles, like what I told you earlier, the macro that we did earlier will actually close the Roblox itself, and at the same time it will do like literally a whole new cycle. So as you guys can see, my Namita is just doing nothing, like she's just chilling. You know what I'm saying? You can also see here, guys, that it took me like 1 minute before I clicked summon on this recording, and look at this, guys. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. All right, you just gotta practice, guys. You have to make sure that you're trying to make it as fast as possible, but at the same time you're not too greedy to make it so fast. All right, and as you guys can see, my nominated, I'm not doing anything. All right, here's my hand, and yep, just gonna click that as I instructed everyone. Oh my god. Okay, I think that I actually moved. All right, it's still good. Look at that, guys. It's still created its own room, and it's now gonna be starting. Let's freaking go. Hey, it is working, boys. All right, we are already loaded in. As you guys can see, it's different from where we spawned earlier, guys. And just take a look on what I'm gonna do here, guys, because it's just gonna be really different from time to time because of the random spawn as well. As you guys can see, it's now starting to place the Irwin. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Look, I almost failed the Irwin placement because of our spawn area. Look at that, guys. We successfully have managed to place our second Irwin, and I'm still trying to actually upgrade it at this point. It just looks weird because, like what I told you guys, I'm not doing anything. All right, I'm not playing it, guys. I'm not doing anything but just AFK and things are still smooth. The clicks are actually accurate. It is upgrading indeed, even though we do not have enough cash, but later on we will have. And I think that I'm even gonna try to place like a third. Oh, look at that, guys. It is placing a third Irwin by itself. All right, that is really perfect, guys. All right, guys, there you go. Wave number 15, the final wave. And obviously we should already have, at least by this time, we already have literally an overkill amount of upgrades for our Irwin. As you guys can see, Zarbo is just gonna get yeeted. Actually, he will still evolve. Look at that. But that's not gonna be a problem. He will still be one clap or probably two claps with our Irwin horses. Come on, just die, bro. Okay, one clap and that's it. So everything is now finished, but the game is not going to, restart yet because I've told, like what I've told you guys, you have to give yourself a leeway on this part because you're not going to beat the run at the same time. Our macro is still running 10 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm just giving the leeway, guys. This is the leeway that I'm talking about earlier, just to make sure that even though it will mess up, well, actually it's now moving. Look at this. And I think that it will be exactly 12 minutes or probably 11:30. Yeah, it's just gonna be the leeway, guys. I know you can always try to make it better, guys, okay? But for me, it's already good enough, like what I've told you. I'm not even playing this game, so that's the reason why I don't even care. As long as my PC, this is my PC, like editing PC, guys, all right? So this is my PC, like a backup PC. I still have like 2 PCs outside this office room, so basically I can AFK like 24/7, literally. All right, there you go, guys. The mouse is now moving, and it will just restart and do another run again. So that is how you actually AFK the game. Let's go, boys.